Hey everyone, this is Jeff. I am going to do a quick demonstration about exporting projects or setting up and exporting projects from Illustrator into After Effects. So first of all, we're going to be working in Illustrator in maybe a new way than people have in the past. If you go to the home screen and you're about to open something new, usually people just go ahead with the letter because they're making a regular sheet of paper. But it actually makes sense to go over to the right since we're making a regular HD video. To go here and you can see there's an HDTV preset. So if I go ahead and just click this, it's going to go ahead and open up a file that has the regular artboard, which is set to the size of an HD television, HD format. It has a bunch of extra elements on here which do not export or do not display. They have the pixel markers on the top. They have these boxes right here, which are the title safe areas. It's often recommended that if you are going to be putting text in a video that you don't put it all the way out to the edge. So there's the title safe areas. And all of this is just a preview. It doesn't print or export. Since it does kind of show, you can't really see the edge necessarily that well. A nice thing to do when you get here is to go to Trim View. In Trim View, well, actually, you can kind of see the edge of your canvas a little bit better. So essentially what I'm going to do, or what I've actually already done, it's over here and saved. But what I'm going to do is set up some graphics and group them into layers. And I'll start it here, and then like Martha Stewart, my lasagna is done in the oven already here. So I'll hop over there in a second. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to make a background for my visual music project. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the ellipse tool, and I'm going to go ahead and make it kind of cyan. So I'll make it 100% cyan. Not exactly what, I'll make it closer. Anyway, so it's more like this of what I actually designed. So I'm going to go ahead and OK. And then I'm just going to go ahead and make some circles. If you hold down Alt or Option, you always draw from the center of a circle. If you hold down Shift, it's going to lock it in position. So there's my circle. It right now has an outline, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to None Outline because the graphic style I have in mind is kind of bold colors that overlap with no outline. And if I hold down Alt or Option and drag, it will copy it. So I'm essentially going to be making a grid of dots, something like this. Oops. And to speed things up, I can make a group selection and drag them over like that. And then I can also do the same thing from here and down. And things are kind of snapping into place because I have smart guides on, and I'll show you where that is in a second if you haven't done it. So things are kind of snapping in place because I have under View, I have smart guides on. Smart guides basically mean as you move things around, you see there's a little hot pink like indicator, and it will label and move things a little bit better for you. So for example, if I have this particular one element, it's going to automatically kind of show how it lines up. It helps you get really nice tidy things. But the truth is, I've already got it how I want it in this other tab. And I've set it up as dots. And so what I actually have this set up as, and this is what's important, is here in the Layers menu, I have a bunch of different layers. I have, at the very bottom, I have circles, just a grid of them. Here I have spaced them out. I have another set of circles. I have some squares, and I have some diamonds. My concept here is that ultimately what I will be doing is my animation will be based on the idea that diamonds is I will basically take all the diamonds, and to the beat of the music I will have the diamonds come out and go back up and then come on up and come back down, etc. So that's the kind of plan that I've got. I'm going to back up so everything is lined up where I had it. So in order, and in order to do that, I can just save these all as separate layers, and then when I import them into After Effects, they will all be separate layers so I can animate that sort of movement. I think that's about it. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and save this. And if I hop over to After Effects, by the way, Command Tab, if you're in Mac, is a really nice way because you can hop between programs. And go in here and do File, Import, Files, find dots. Now notice I am going to import this as a composition and retain layer sizes. That means the not only will it import it with different layers intact, it will also be proportionate. So this is, we've done this now a couple of times, and then we're going to create a composition. All right, so I'm going to open this, and you'll see I have a dots composition, and here I have my dots layers that I brought in from Adobe, from Illustrator. I think what I'm going to do now is stop, and I'll pick this up when we animate it.